Jeez, I still got that up. Ooh. Shazam, everyone. I was screwing around with some graphics for tomorrow's live stream and talking with Ryan. He's smart enough to go to bed. He's going to go to the store and buy his May 1st stuff live. And I'm just sitting here like an idiot waiting till midnight. So I thought I would fire this up. Not even sure why I wanted to do this so late, but just tickled me to make a title that big. I was trying to see how big I can go across the top of my screen. And I'll probably take it down in a few minutes. I don't know. Depends if any of you keep me company. Just chilling and scrolling and clicking on the keyboard. Hey, Mama Lego. You weren't staying up for midnight lunch, were you? Oh, my leg is so sore. Did just about nothing today. Other than, deal with drama. uh, but, secure some interviews. Oh, I can't imagine eating so late. I don't like to eat late. It bothers me. Oh, wow. The Wookiee catamaran? Or no, not the Wookiee. I'm so Star Wars centric. You're talking about like the Friends or the Creator catamaran. I hope it's far more interesting than the silly Star Wars one. Friends, nice. That's a nice one. The Friends sets don't get nearly enough credit. Ooh, lots of clickies here. I don't like not being able to see my scheduled stuff so easily. I had to go into my control panel to see it, at least the YouTube one. What's that?
I said we're having a movie night.
Are you?
Yeah, so we're getting snacks and then we're gonna watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
Yeah.
The first one or the second one?
I don't know. It's an old one.
If it's really old, okay.
It's like 19 something.
Yeah. That'll be good.
So you want more?
Please. Dude, you were supposed to go to sleep. You weren't supposed to see this. Oh my god. Ryan told me an hour ago he was supposed to go to sleep. There he is there. Just showing you off to my daughter, you crazy bugger. I'm not your fault if you crash that truck tomorrow. I got a weird graphical glitch in front of the conversation. Oh. Yeah, I got nothing to show off, Lonnie. There's always something to show off, but we're not opening that tonight. I'm getting something more tomorrow, so we're not opening nothing. We're just chilling. Talking and talking. Digging out my cash hoard for tomorrow. There's an image. Ryan's under the bed, pulling money out from the mattress as he's withdrawing from the bank of Ryan. Going shopping for Lego. I don't know. I like my story better. Oh, and I'm not that what I was saying earlier, but that blizzard, that was horrible. Money laundering schemes, literally the money's in the laundry. Actually, I got a story about laundry. When we moved my daughter's nanny from Toronto to New Brunswick, wow, what was that, 6 years ago, whatever that was. And me and her son, 2 sons, were packing up the apartment because she bolted a week before. We did all the packing. She took basically clothes on her back, and we did everything else. What she hadn't told us was she had put a lot of her jewelry and stuff, Why do I want to have my watch on? That she had put most of her jewelry in a pillowcase. And when me and her 2 sons were packing the small trailer that was hooked up to the garbage van, we can only put so much in the trailer. Weight considerations for the axle and whatnot. And we're packing up the trailer, and it's getting quite full, because this is literally her entire apartment in this small trailer. And, one of her sons had made the decision, well, pillows, they're big, they take up space, they're light, but they take up too much space. Pitch the pillows. So, a day later, we get out to New Brunswick. We crashed for a few hours, and then we woke up. I think we only had like 4 hours sleep, and then we woke up, unpacked the trailer, unpacked the van as quick as we could. She goes, "Where's the pillowcases?" And I go, your son's main executive decision. She goes, "What?" So her sons, Jason and Jeremy, I can't remember which, I'm not throwing any of them under the bus, explained that, yeah, you half-wit, you should have told us you were hiding stuff, because she knew we weren't going to take everything. And, decision was made to chuck some stuff. As it is, moving her stuff almost killed me and her son, because she had left like grease in a deep fryer, and when we lifted the deep fryer, all the grease came out, and it was all over the hallway. And yeah, we weren't. Trust me, we were making a lot of decisions we were not happy to make that day. Hey, Master Microwave, how you doing? Oh, I did not set my lights at all, did I? Nope. Oh well. But yeah, so that's our little traveling story about how we moved my daughter's nanny into retirement. And it's funny, she's back now. Back from New Brunswick. Came back a month ago, give or take. We're glad to have her back. It was a mistake to move her out there. We all missed her so terribly much. And now, of course, COVID's keeping us all apart now, which is just horrible. So, Master Microwave, are you ordering anything tonight? And what what do you think of my title above? I think it's the longest one I've ever put it over my head. Whoop. Didn't like that. Let's see. Does this work? Ooh. Let's see how much I can cripple my stream here. Oh, you're not going to order anything? You're probably smarter than the rest of us. Share. Screen. Can I do this? Does it make sense if I do this? Okay, you know what? I don't know if I like that. Let's try that again. Share. Oh, okay, well there, stop screen. Share. Screen. Not that I think it's any better. Doesn't even show a whole lot more, does it? Hey, Baby Yoda, how you doing? Now, I actually thought about this a couple days ago. Back order down, they say 60 days, probably closer to 30. 35 bucks is not bad though for that Batmobile. But why the Joker and not the Robin, I don't know. It's like Lego, what are you doing? I mean, everyone's been critical of that decision. And I know everyone's been ripping on the Venom head. But I like the Venom better than Carnage. I'm doing pretty good, Baby Yoda. Cut some kids out of my life. Let's see. Yeah. It's not bad. And I know everyone's critical of that eye thing, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like that crazy little stink eye, you know, that Venom kind of gives. Boy, I hate the way that page refreshes. And of course, I got that shuttle I'm very happy with. Oh, yeah. Prominently featured behind me. Till I build it. I ordered some special Canada stuff for it. So I won't be touching it until that comes in. And I'll show you what I'm staying awake for. It's a little weird working with the two screens. I think Bean Kid is asleep. I'm not quite sure I get the meaning of that. By the way, there's the worst shuttle made yet. Horrible. Oh, they went and put that thing on the very bottom, didn't they? Show all. And the site's still pretty responsive. Oh. Yeah, the Bean Kid. The Bean Kid won't be around here. The Bean Kid and the old man here parted ways. Oh, the piano's nice. Only thing I don't like about it is its play function, but it's a beautiful build. By the way, this is the only thing I'm staying up for. I wouldn't have even cared if it was the same brick build set, but whoops, I switched the wrong screen. But with some smoothed out features, much more studless build. You know, and if I can get it tonight, great. 2x points, whatever the gift with purchase is, don't know, don't care. Ooh, that reminds me. I just thought of something. Just to make sure that I get the gift with purchase, slip a little something else into the old cart. Any of them cheapy? Oh my god, everything's already sold out. That's gonna be horrible. Oh, don't want the back ordered ones. I'm almost swaying towards the Friends set. Probably smart. You know what? We're going to put that in there. And yeah. So we got a little, yeah, oh, hey, Chris. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Tic Tac, literally. And I figured if I was going to be bored, because literally I didn't want to do any, I was going to take pictures of bricks and do my inventory. It's like, I didn't want to build nothing, so I'm tired. Oh, you're thinking helmets. Yeah. I like them. I do. I like the helmets. But I'm still, I'm waiting. I'm waiting a little longer for the helmets. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get them. I mean, I've got this, and I've got this, and I got Boba Fett, and I also got the two rare ones. Yeah, Vader and Scout Trooper. So it's funny. I got no interest in the points. Points are just gravy. I'm just so tired of Lego and their website and some of their BS rules. And so one of my friends, actually, the guy who got me into Lego, he he got screwed out of his account. He only has the one account. It's not like he's a a cheater or a scammer or a flipper or anything. And him and me were talking earlier in the week, and I reminded him about what's going on and told him about some Canadian stuff I'm getting for the shuttle, and R2's coming up, and so he fired up his. Usually he goes for deals, so he'll buy from Walmart, buy from Amazon, buy from wherever, Play Value Toys, whatever, wherever you can get a deal. And usually the best deal's never Lego. And so hey, he knows he had points, because he used to always use the points and do that one big purchase in a year, and cash out the points after doing, other purchases during the year. But, last few years has been a little thinner, and he's been shopping elsewhere, being more frugal and smart with the money. Tried to log into VIP, couldn't. Tried to reset password, couldn't. Tried to make a new account with the email, and that worked. That's like, account. So, clearly the account's gone. I told him, get on the phone with Lego customer support. He hasn't gotten back to me since. I'm hoping he got a resolution he's happy with, but yeah, not a happy guy. And this is the guy who brought me into Lego, and his collection dwarfs anything I have or I've personally seen. Literally, he's the image of the Lego hoarder. With beds full of bricks underneath them, and closets and stuff full of bricks, and yeah, not happy guy, and positive thoughts out there into the universe for him, because I want him to get his account and his points back, Not that he cares about any particular number, but, lots and lots of points. Well, that was the thing, Chris. You're absolutely right. And I think they said it was 2 years or something. If you either didn't use them or didn't make a purchase, you had to do something with the account to keep it active, whether it's cashing out or, bringing points in by buying stuff. You had to do something. And I suspect whatever that period was, 1 or 2 years, he's let it get a little long in the tooth. And yeah, Lego's just doing a lot of stuff lately that's just pissing off so many of our longtime customers. That cool. By the way, that Chewbacca's really cool. I'm really hoping they do more creatures. And if they've done an Ewok, I want them to bring it back. So, Ewok is what I know. They do Yoda and they got the child. I don't care. I'm so over those two green guys. Now, Chewbacca looks cool, but it's like an Ewok, man. That's what we really want. And then, look at those. Choose your path. Huh. I don't know if I got that one. Clone Troopers Battle Pack. I just finished watching season 6 and 7 of Clone Wars. My God, was 7 so good, especially those last 4 episodes. And then I was going to stop, and I decided, and then I thought, I'll watch season 3 and 4 of Rebels. Because I'd watched up to season 3, and I figure I'll watch 3 and 4 and get all the good stuff that's in those 2 seasons. And I decided, what, the show was really good. I'm going to watch it from the beginning. So I'm close to the end of season 1. I know everyone's going to be watching Bad Batch, but I will probably wait, especially if Disney is probably going to do it weekly. Hey, Master. Take it easy. Have a good one. I don't know why. I see, there's, when it comes to accessories, I can't wrap my head around it. I only get keychains if it helps secure a gift with purchase set or something. Because to me, $6 or $5 is worth guaranteeing I get a gift with purchase. because there's so many people who, for whatever reason, at a launch they miss out on the item. It gets back ordered. They don't get it, and it's funny because I have gotten a back ordered item and gotten a thing in that box a month later. But so many of us are paranoid. We stack the deck. We put a tiny purchase in there so that we get the gift with purchase. And last time it was Daffy Duck. We shoved that in there with what I wanted to guarantee the gift with purchase. Oh, the Ahsoka Maul. I mean, what was that? The episode 12, season 7. Or probably 11. 11 and 12. Just brilliant. And like if this is the best of Dave Filoni, I mean, those 4 episodes, that should have been a live action movie. Like, just great stuff. And what a feather in his cap for his character, Ahsoka, to get her own live action appearance in the Mando and to get her own series now. And I mean, that's pretty great in the world of LucasArts and Disney to get your own creation. Oh, I'm still here. Why was there some doubt? Mando keychain. Yeah, actually, I'm not surprised that's back ordered. I gotta believe that's pretty popular. We just be scrolling through the Star Wars. You know you're in trouble when you can't remember which ones you got and which ones you don't. Got all those 3 for sure. Actually got all those 3. Got all those 3. This is bad. Okay, only 2 out of those 3. 2 out of those 3. Ooh. I want the Sith art. Hey, Stud City. But I'm pretty sure I don't have the final duel because I'm not a big fan of play sets unless I'm chasing a figure. Resistance transport. I don't think I got that. 2 out of those 3 I've got. I know I got the UCS set. I don't have the current AT-AT, and I don't have the current Falcon. I've got a lot of AT-ATs, and I've got virtually every Falcon except for the very first. Hey Stud, what's the most current video you got out there right now? I didn't recall seeing a post. I think today. Usually I see a post almost every day from you, I think. In the club. Look at that. I've only got one of these sets, and it's that X-Wing. That sad X-Wing. Because I have no interest in the sketches. Ooh, that's a good question. Chris, where's my mouse? I'm so confused. Too many screens. Regularly, I watch. It's getting harder and harder to say who I watch regularly. Because I watch a lot of live streams, or I participate in a lot of live streams. Jangbricks is probably someone I still watch the most. Brickatect, I watch maybe 20% of his videos, but that's still pretty good because I don't watch a lot of videos from people. So Jang, Brickitect, Solid Brick Studios, David Hall. I at least click on every one of his videos. He's not the constant uploader or streamer, but and of course live streams. I'm all over the place when it comes to live stuff. London Brick Bridges, Boom Bricks, a little bit of jazz stream, A&A hobbies a little bit. Problem with jazz and A&A, it's all about they're after work for me most of the time. So I'm either tired or exhausted, so I either barely catch them, or if I do, I don't give them the focus that I should. But I'm always trying out new ones, you know. Actually, I'm Bored Toys is someone I really like. And not even for Kevin, although I like Kevin just fine on there. Brenda is hilarious. They can live stream, and they keep me in stitches, those two. You know, they're not married, they're neighbors or something, but those two just got this chemistry. You know, he plays the straight man, and she's just, and he's a great foil to work off of, because it's just funny watching that chemistry between them. Emmasaurus. I'm watching a lot. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I'm watching more of the ladies than the guys. The guys are so toxic in the Lego community. Whether it's the ladies with their live streams and talking, or even what they're thinking of stuff. Used to watch a lot of the Brick Hive stuff, a lot of London Bridge Bricks, a lot of... I'm trying to think who else. There was someone else I used to love tuning, usually because they had just so many people, but then I would use as a jumping point to discover the little people, and then go off and follow the little people and be happy with that. Actually, Jang Bricks, he kind of confused the hell out of me this week. I didn't realize he had so many channels going, but then he had a video on his main channel explaining, well, you know, his channel with 1 point whatever million subs is broken. He's not happy with the way YouTube treats it, and kind of shadow bans it and half buries it, and it never trends or anything. He says he's getting a far better response starting over with splinter channels that are topical, and it's like, good for him. I'm happy if he's happy. Just now I gotta follow 5 different channels now, where I used to follow 1. I think Emma is the best. Emma and her husband there. And I think they made land in the last couple of weeks, so good for them. I think they're definitely going to be a positive addition. And they never really got into the dirtier side of the scene or into leaks or any of that nonsense, so I think they're a good fit for land. Potter Minifigs pal. I know I just butchered that. She's great too. And I'll tell you something, I never used to watch Brickitect. And people used to tell me, oh, you gotta talk to Brickitect, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that. Because I was never going out of my way to look at anyone's stuff. But you watch Brickitect, and I still don't understand why he's not on land. Because when you watch him talk with that boy on screen, just brilliant. They should absolutely be on land. Brixie, I'm happy for his success. He's a Canadian success story, doing well. you know, everyone likes to talk about, oh, Lego people and Lego personalities. He's a nice guy. Everyone says he's a nice guy. I worry about him. I worry about his health. He always looks sick. I was watching him tonight. He looks sick. He's pushing himself too hard. Whatever money he's making, I get it. You got to pay bills, feed the wife, do whatever you got to do. But man, you got to take care of your health. Number one, these little plastic bricks are not worth your health. Neither are these YouTube views. But, so I'm thinking positive thoughts for him. For his health. For his family. Because you can take snapshots. Because he's done so many videos. Been around so long. You take snapshots and look at him. Something going on there. Send good thoughts out into the universe for him. I just think it's obvious when you can see if someone's working too hard at it or they're not enjoying it anymore. You know, I get tired of it. You see it, you know. I haven't put anything out there in 2 weeks. Don't have to. It's not my life. I got more sets than most people that I know, you know. Backlog of hundreds of sets, and it's like, doesn't mean you got to build them every day. Doesn't mean you got to turn on a camera and aim it at your face and talk to people. Hey, Juliet. Welcome to the stream. I do remember you, my dear. From, I want to say Macro stream? Is that correct? Is that where we met? You know, Chris was saying, possibly. I mean, he's been so successful, so he knows what he's doing. So none of us can say he's doing it wrong, because he's not. He's just, you know, we're all worried for him. Those of us that have watched him. And it's okay if he doesn't really like when I drop into his chat. Sometimes he ignores me. That's okay. Hey, Kep89. Jordan. Say I'm wrong if I'm wrong. I'm doing my best to try and remember everyone's names. Are you up waiting for the Lego website? Because that's what I'm doing here. I'm buying R2-D2. That's the plan. It's the only one I'm after right now. So I'm hoping I get it. And if I don't, I'll wait till it's back in stock. I wouldn't mind a Tatooine or whatever build it is, only because I've gotten every other one, right? Oh yeah, at work buying nothing. Sorry to hear that, buddy. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at. It is such a nice set. And I guess it's the same size as the original. I know a few people have done a side by side, but I didn't want to watch it. Yeah, this is the only new one. Basically, the three big sets is what I'm looking for this year. This one, whatever the gunship's going to be, and if they give us an AT-AT, I want the big AT-AT. But I can't remember what the big three are. You know, for a Star Wars set, for a large one, for that price, for the piece count, for the improvements to the original build, which I think are significant. Which I think they could have gone a lot lazier on this. But I like what they did. I ain't playing that. That's annoying. I like all the pop-outs. I'm glad the rumors are wrong that it didn't have the third leg. I'm looking around because I'm a little confused, moving my mouse between the two screens. It's rough. You know, what are they saying here? 2,300 plus pieces. 31 centimeters high. I don't have my daughter's ruler here, but you know, yay high. It's probably the size of the helmet box now that I think about it. "20 centimeters wide." Huh. I mean, did they actually brand it as UCS? Probably not, right? And of course, if they don't brand it that way, there's going to be people fighting over that for years to come. Yes, it's got a silly plaque. 50 years of Lucasfilm, so that's always nice. Because I'm not a fan of people saying, oh, set's UCS if it's got a plaque. Although I'm just as happy for the UCS moniker to disappear. A good big build set's a good big build set. Doesn't matter what you brand it as, and it doesn't have to be Star Wars. It could be whatever. I mean, that's going to be... That's not a fun amount to spend. But I think it's, given it's Star Wars, given what it is, I think it's pretty good. And I'm not an apologist. I don't have too much doubt that I could do the same thing I did 2017 or 2018, whatever it was, when the UCS Falcon came out. Do an Excel sheet with the 450 sets at the time that Lego had on the shelf. Do a price to piece ratio, which is, by the way, is not the best way to do a comparison these days, because it doesn't really account for part size and weight and stuff like that, because there's a value to that too, and a cost to that. But basically, the UCS Falcon, which was criticized, you know, $899 Canadian. Oh my God, it's so big, it's so expensive. But when you looked at the price per piece ratio just on that scale alone, you just compared it to the rest of the Star Wars line, it was actually pretty favorable that year. And what was even more astonishing was that if you looked at it on that basis, it actually kicked butt against not just other licensed sets, but against most of Lego IP stuff. And a lot of Lego IP stuff their own intellectual property, Ninjago or City or whatever. Most of those had actually a pretty scary ratio. So everyone who likes to crap on Lego, the Lego Star Wars or the Lego Disney or Lego Star Wars Disney taxes, it doesn't always hold water, and didn't that year. Uh, Chris, if it doesn't do both, I'm going to be shocked. In a few minutes, I'll start refreshing, and I'm sure a lot of people will start refreshing. And full on, I expect that. I might refresh the screen on that you're looking at there, but that's not what I'm ordering through. I'll be doing it on my phone, not even running it on other computers. So it's basically just my one attempt over and over and over. Actually, and just to get ready for that, I'll make this full screen. I will make a visit to the little boys' room. Let's see. Be right back. Oh, hey, Sadness. Vader's Castle's on back order. You want it now? Dude, it's been out a long time. You know what? Check it out on Amazon. Be right back. Do they already have a queue up? Oh, Jesus whiz. Let's see. Because I haven't refreshed it in a bit. I wonder if that's just on the computer. Let's see. See, basically, I'll just refresh on my wish list because I already got it in my cart. Because I've already got R2 in the cart. Usually what I do is 5 minutes before I start, and then I refresh, and then the grayed out move the cart becomes not grayed out anymore, and then the real battle begins. Well, I actually get it at that point. Where's the refresh? Just for the page, because on the computer I'm not shopping with the computer. Little things like the double VIP, even if it wasn't somehow attached, I would just, use customer service to fix that later. If I thought that was worth my phone call. Gift with purchase, I would absolutely make the call if it wasn't in there, and it should be. You guys probably remember when I ordered the what was it, Mos Eisley Cantina, had it in the cart, had it with the gift with purchase, blah blah blah, and then I had to fight them, and in the end I got well over $200 worth of points. So I ended up buying the gift with purchase, and then from Jazz, and I ended up buying, I can't remember what else with the rest of it, but it was hilarious. Now, I took 2.5 hours of my life across, 3 phone calls with their customer service. But, well, not just the R2-D2 selling out, just, for some, R2-D2 isn't a holy grail item. They're, looking at other sets, looking at 2X. This is a good, good time to buy if you're going to buy from Lego at all. Yeah, Lego's customer service is generally pretty top-notch. For me, they're industry leading. I just wish they would correct some of the problems. What's one of the big problems? People complain about boxes. They're not taped well. Boxes aren't packed well. A single little box will destroy a much larger box, stuff like that. But of course, the customers, especially the collector community, really go apeshit for their boxes. I get it. I'm hoping that's a print. If that's a print, I'm going to be very happy. Because we already know the plaque sticker is just a sticker, of course. But I'm really hoping this is not a sticker. I can't tell from that. And I didn't look at anyone's video, so I don't know. Yeah, because I really would want that to be a print. I think that's kind of an important piece there. But of course, Lucasfilm doesn't mean as much to me now as it did, say, 10 years ago, because now it's just part of the Disney empire, and it'll eventually blur into the machine that is Disney. I know Pixar is, still separate in all this, but once you get bought out by the Disney machine, eventually become the Disney machine. It's not that I'll ever think differently about the Star Wars or the Indiana Jones franchises. Since everyone wants to look at it, I guess I'll. Is it on the screen here? I tell you, this must really annoy anyone who's not a Star Wars fan. This whole thing. Because if you're not a Star Wars fan, this is just super annoying, right? Let's say you were just shopping regular Lego. Well, I mean, the whole site's going to be slow for you. Pain in the butt. And Mama, that's why you're probably the smartest person I know tonight. And I just got it. I'm just going to click, click like this. Did that do anything I cared about? Oh, there we go. Not by much. $40 until a site crashes. You know, every few months when they do one of these, we keep hoping they've updated their site. And of course, it's different depending on what country you're in too, right? There you go. So at about the 30-second mark, even on the phone, it's starting to become unresponsive. And I've always preferred doing it on the phone because the mobile version I find is, yeah, look how slow it is now. There's less, it's a less bandwidth hungry version. Just seems like whatever it's doing to the site is less. Whole lot of spinning going on. Well, you can't see it anyway. See? Spin, spin, spin. Oh, very nice. I put a keychain in the cart already, but I don't have what I want in the cart already. Spin, spin, spin. Yeah, a lot of stuff won't load, and then there'll be errors, and then you get halfway through, and they won't take a credit card. And then for some people, hit it 3 times. I think the worst story I heard was someone got nailed 3 times, shipped 3 times, and they couldn't tell which only one of the 3 of the same item had actually the gift with purchase. They didn't know. They sent it back, and they never got the gift with purchase. So how's that for a horror story? And that was a particular case of someone wanting the gift with purchase probably more than the set. Bad gateway error, very common. I mean, I'm convinced I'm going to have to be patient for 20 or 30 minutes. Yeah, yeah, the Amazon World Services. Yeah, they clearly have not bought enough of that up, have they? For those that don't know, yeah, AWS, Amazon World Services, the backbone of a whole lot of people online. Hi to those still with us. And as my title says, waiting for midnight and bored, please God, let the Lego website work. There. Why did they? Hey, FTB Surge. I know, sadness. Why? Why? For all the money, why can't they put some more money into it? I guess the biggest answer is they don't need to. We will sit there, we will hit refresh endlessly. And then, of course, tomorrow it'll be, did I get my confirmation? Did I get my confirmation? Did I get my confirmation? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama. Are you just tired? Where's the lighting poor? I didn't even turn on my good lights. Just thought I would keep it chill. This is my setup without the lights on. It's only the one light. I didn't even realize that. Goes to show you how much light I got. And it crashed outright for you. Oh no, brother. Small prints. I just got a lot of the spinning. I know you guys can't see it. I don't know why I keep holding it up. Learn more about R2-D2. Available now. Jesus. Limit 2. Oh, I wonder how many people are doing that, eh? There you go. That's what happens when I add something to the card on the computer. See? Nothing up there. Doesn't matter, my credentials aren't on the laptop. Because it's not even showing the keychain that I do have in the cart. Ooh. I got my first added to bag. Let's see. I don't believe it. I don't believe it now for 1 second. Hey, Master Microwave, welcome back. Spinny, spinny, spinny. And you know what? Every launch I feel stupid. And I think at most launches I go through, sometimes I've been very lucky and I get in like this first minute or two before midnight. And then other times it seems like 20 to 25 minutes after midnight. And I go through the whole, 5 minutes. I think I'm in. 5 minutes. I think I'm in. 5 minutes. I think I'm in. Oh, I get a little further. And I got an add to cart. And then Spinny, spinny, spinny. So that's where I'm at. Feels like casino gambling here. Because if I don't, then what happens is, let's see. If I don't get this tonight, then if I want the Tatooine set, which I probably do, a couple guys, they're going to sell it to me for 20 bucks. Which is fine for what it is, you know. Won't buy a lot of them, but... And then I'll wait till stock comes back in for this thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Try this again. Sorry, unexpected error. Sorry, there we go. Get a lot of that now, see? See the red bar? That you can... I know you guys can see the red bar. Move the cart. Now what's going to be scary is at some point... And you know what's funny? There's nothing in my cart right now. There's supposed to be a keychain in there too. Everybody's refreshing. Yeah. Many, many, many times. Lots of little spinnies. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but see, that don't got any of my credentials on it. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have a problem on that laptop. There's a reason I don't order on there. Oh, look at this. Now, that's crazy. I got 4. I had 4 and it's taken 1 away. Now it shows 3. That is crazy. Okay, I'm in good shape. That plus the freebie. So you know what they did? They cleared out my cart in the beginning. Okay, we're in good shape right now. I may have to grab my wallet. Continue to payment. And let's make sure that the old, I don't want, why do I don't have to do that. Okay, we got my number. I agree to terms. All right, pray now. We're processing your order. Thank you, order placed. Oh dear God. Okay, I will need to check my order now. Because guess what? There's a second order. Oh boy. Let me see. That don't look right. Yeah, something don't look right. I mean, I'm glad I snapped the snapshot. Okay, I need to check. Okay, okay, here's what's weird. Because I logged in both successfully on here and on the laptop to the same account, it did get, it did put it through my order, which is a keychain, R2, and the freebie. And I got that. I got the record of that, and that matches. Or do I? I don't know. I'm not so sure. That's going to be so funny if I just screwed myself. Yeah, I'm so worried about this now. I guess I gotta trust in them because I did grab the screenshot and I do have, it says your order's been placed. And I know their site's getting pounded, but I can't see it. Oh boy. Something went wrong. Yeah, no kidding. That's what it is. I think they just can't. No one's orders are showing up on the history yet. Oh, you're not alone. Thank you, Chris. Well, I feel a little better about that. But at this point, it's like I'm not going to. I got an opportunity to click again, and I'm not doubling up on R2. I'm not doing it as an investment. I can get it later cheaper for investment purposes if I really want. The freebie's not anything to write home about. So, huh. Yeah, and of course, and the worst thing is, what was the value of my latest shipped or whatever? I think it was almost exact the same. So I was like, oh, look, there's a total that's the same after tax. Like, shoot, that ain't right. Like, yeah, I'm not even kidding. If I go into that order, tell me it was the same price. Yeah, it was. So literally after tax, this thing would be the same. Oh my god. Oh, check now, you're thinking? Hmm. Son of a gun, you know what I just got on the phone? Thank you for waiting. Due to high demand, you've been placed in a queue. Your estimated wait time is... See, I didn't get this before. Oh, dare I? Dare I? Let's see, reload. Try it on the Lappy. And if it is, you know what? Maybe it's nighty-night time. Yes, I'm getting a lot of spinnies. Oh, God bless you, Chris, because I'm not getting an update I'm happy with right now. And I know not to call Lego right now because it ain't going to work right now, right? There you go. Hey, Chris, you're the man. In process. April 30, 2021. Everyone should have faith in Chris. I guess I was fortunate that when it started doing a thing, it didn't crash, you know. And that is the view order. Tatooine Homestead, R2D2, and Keyring Purple. First time I put it in was Keyring Blue, but you know what? I don't really care. It's going to my daughter. There's not one single keyring I kept. I used to have them hanging up, but I don't anymore. Yay! Happy guy, happy guy. Let's see. So 12:26, and you figure I've been at it since what? 7 minutes before midnight? Over half an hour, which is what we figured, right? Hey. Do you remember when it didn't used to take us so long? We just had to remember to be awake, whether it was midnight or 6 in the morning. And that's another thing, too. The people who give up with the midnight stuff. Like, yeah, I've done it. But then I get back up a few hours later. System's working. More stock is dumped into the system. Maybe for time zones or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And I get it then. You know, I pissed off a lot of people when I was getting, was it the Bespin sets, wherever they are? Why can't I remember? The Bespin sets. But, you know, I just kept hammering it. 3 different opportunities, you know, I was able to order that. But yeah, that's, you know, all I wanted was the R2. Don't care. Hey, give with purchase bonus. 2x points bonus. If I didn't get those, that'd be fine. Just put the R2 in the cart. Because where was it going to go? On these shelves until some point in the future when I'm ready to build it. But I wanted it there behind me. So who's out there still struggling to get it? Does Lego do it on purpose? You know what? The little evil elves in me, you know, in my ears, tell me that they seem to, it's not that they get off on it, but this is all just that whole machine of theirs. The fear of missing out, FOMO, right? Everyone wants it. It's crazy. Because for a garbage gift with purchases, for some 2x points that I don't care about, they had me stay up 2 hours later than I really wanted to because I wasn't building tonight. I wasn't doing anything. I already prepped for tomorrow's live stream. Yeah, I mean, I know conspiracy theory people are going to say absolutely. Lego messes with us, and this whole forced, FO, MO situation. Trying to get through and you feel lucky. Well, no, it's, this is a lot like the days with the iPhone. Early days. We'd get in line hours before, half a day before, because we wanted to be that one, that first one. And it's not it. I know in some areas it was sell out and you couldn't get it for 6 weeks or 5 weeks. I'm not in one of those areas. In Toronto, it was never ever that bad for like the iPhone. We wanted it. Yeah, it sold out first day, but we were getting stocks flown in from FedEx and UPS every day. Schenker delivered new. Well, Schenker was a logistics company, so they're getting FedEx or whoever logistics to deliver. But it was every day we were getting drops of iPhones into the city of Toronto. So it was never crazy or hard to get. But that fear of missing out, and everyone's got to have that one item on the first day or whatever. And I'm sure glad not everyone wants to spend the money on the R2D2. And should I have bought two? Why? I would feel bad flipping it for a higher price, and there's no point in me buying two today. Because anyone I know who'd want one would want to do it on their own to get the freebie. And I'm not giving them the freebie. So... yeah. And actually, I bet you it was probably even easier in Vancouver. Because most of my phones in Toronto were landing... those that were coming by air, by the way. Not the ones by boat, but the ones that were coming by air. Alaska to Vancouver, Vancouver to Toronto. And because Alaska, a lot of the time, was the first landing point coming from Asia. Closest, right? And because I remember getting, back in the Rogers days when I worked for Rogers Communications, a lot of my iPhone launch stuff, when it was coming in piecemeal, because, you get the bulk drop at first, and then it would trickle in. Well, the stuff that was trickling in, it wasn't the skid of 400 and whatever phones, it was a case of 10s, and they're packed that way from Apple, and, you're getting loose packages, so we'd have to be scanning all the tracking numbers for each box. What a pain that was coming in. But I'd be getting them UPS, and they'd be coming, and I see they landed through Alaska. That's like, that's crazy. But yeah, Chris has got a good question there. Does Lego rig the system to give us a feeling of satisfaction? Like, yes, does it add any value? I tell you, that's frustration. Because there are people right now, like, I drank extra caffeine and stuff to stay awake. I had ice cream earlier, just had some sugar, Not that that's an excuse. I don't need an excuse to go to Dairy Queen. But, I mean, we all like to blame the evil empire. But it's like after 4 years, I think, of this hardcore crashing of their server at night. I mean, that's probably still one of the best loaded I've seen. It's just frustrating. But I still say this: I'm not chasing the chase sets. If I get them, great. So, If I get an email confirmation saying it's there, great. And if it doesn't show up in the box, then I cry holy terror and get some free points out of them or another set. Because I've done that before. Between getting over $200+ in points when I didn't get the Cantina's freebie, which was the Yoda Saber. So guess what I did with the money? Spent just, like 100-ish, got it from Jazz, and then spent the rest on another set. So Lego bought me Lego that time. That was sweet. So if you feel like you've been screwed by Lego, give them a call. Just remember, you screw with Lego too much, they will screw with you back. Well, these gift with purchases, with these little mini landscape things, none of them are great. I don't mind them. I think they're fine. Lego's Lego. I think they're nice for what they are. And I think that anyone who collects those and keeps them together, there might be something to... You say you got all 4 or 5 of these things. So what is there? 3 previously now? All these same tiny micro landscape type stuff. So if they keep to the scale and the same kind of look and build, I got no problem with it. I prefer that to a minifigure. I know people want the minifigures. I like Lego. I like the build. Figures are great. I got, close to 1,000 Star Wars figures. And there's, 1,200 of them? But it's like, I'm never going to put them on display because I don't want them to get dust. I keep these ones out with a set while I have the set handy, but after that, they're going in Ziplocs. Just because I don't have wall space to display 1,200 figures or 1,100 figures or 1,000 figures of just the Star Wars ones. This still bothers me. One of the worst idea sets. And it's not because of the idea. The idea is great. They deserve a better set than this. The women in NASA, because that one's garbage. I think the gift with purchase should have been for a $50 to $80 CAD. 85's too high. You know what? When it comes to Lego, honestly, even 85 can be hard sometimes to find a set worth buying. Like, for me, it was easy because I know I'm buying one that's in the 200 plus range or the plus 150. I'm just glad they aren't being dumb saying you got to spend 200 or 300 or 500 or whatever. Or it being a set specific one. Remember the Colosseum, right? Didn't the Colosseum have the chariot? And it was unique to the Colosseum set. So that wasn't even a dollar thing. That was, you had to buy this set to get this promo. And when that's that high a set, I mean, that's a toughie. Granted, the chariot set was done wrong with the wrong helmet for the figure. So I think people would be historically wrong. But the Colosseum was historically wrong. Was it 110 Canadian to get this? That makes sense, in probably 85 US. Because that sounds about right, given our lovely exchange these days. Which is what, 75 to 100. 75 US is like 100 Canadian. Does that sound right? So at least for me, when they do a promo like this and it's tied to the dollar amount, at least it's pretty achievable for most. I shouldn't say for most. Everyone's got different things. I'm gainfully employed with a wife who's doubly gainfully employed. We make the decision, do we want it or don't we? Not, we can't do it. But this year, a lot of the decisions are, why? If it's a TIE Fighter or an X-Wing, I'm still buying it. But, yeah, I'm not, I am not. Stop that screen there. Not so much of a hit on my machine now. Yeah, 110 Canadian sounds right for what the entry level was to get this promo. And see, that was my big, that was my push. And tomorrow I'll take another look and see if there's something that between me and the wife we want. But I'm happy with that, and that's good for now. We're picking up other bricks tomorrow anyway. It's a good. By the way, I got a stream in what, 20 hours, 10, something like that. I can't technically look because if I do, I'll kill this stream. But yeah, I've actually set up a day and a half like a regular streamer would, and put even a silly thumbnail on it. So yeah, new bricks this week, Saturday, May 1st, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, with special guest Jason Kamlick. And if you don't know who he is, you will by the end of the stream. Very nice gentleman. I had a great time talking to him in passing last time, so this is going to give me an opportunity to spend some more time talking with him, talking about what's of interest to him. I might even change some of this up tomorrow, make it look a little different. I'm not thrilled with how this looks on this side right there. Yeah, it's nice to show off those promos, but I've already done that for a year now. I should put up a poll. What should I put up in each of these 6 positions behind me? Oh yeah, and you guys can't see the ones higher up either. You can't see the Ghostbusters or the Slave one. Huh. That's something else I could work on. Well, we kept most of our viewers this whole time. That's pretty impressive. I'm willing to hang for a few more minutes, so if you guys are... You still out there, Mama Lego? You still frustrated with those parts? Looking back, and virtually everyone was on YouTube. I mean, that's my goal. Still tweaking the boat. You're going to show me the boat tomorrow, I hope. I tell you what, Chris, I'll make this the regular thing. If it's something, if I do a midnight stay up, then I'll plan for it. Literally, I'm just sitting there. I was tweaking for tomorrow night's stream a little bit more, and I just started typing out this big banner. Please, God, let the Lego site not crash, or some other thing. I thought, I should just start a stream and put that up there. I'll definitely do it next time, and I'll have coffee, and maybe I'll come up with we'll go back to my green screen background, maybe. We'll put something silly up there. I did have a background, but we couldn't see it because I only had the one screen up, because I think I had Lego bag up or something. Okay, so which helmet would I buy from what? The 2 newest ones? Because I got everything else. I got Stormtrooper. I got the TIE Pilot. I got Boba Fett. I got Target Vader. I got Red Crimson, whatever the hell his name was. I just don't have the 2 new helmets for Star Wars. And I like the Vader build on the new one, but I don't like the studs. It looks all pimply. What did they do? In the Target build, they give you the shoulder part of the, like the bust, and it's like, I really like that. Which was, of course, the very first helmet. I think the best Vader would be like to have the head sculpt from the Target build, and no, did I get that wrong? So I do like the Target one a lot. Maybe the face sculpt from the new one, and then the helmet and the shoulder bust of the target one. The biker scout trooper, that one looks really good. I think they did a really nice job, at least from what I've seen. I'm curious how many people are going to try and convert that into a Halo. Like they'll take the instructions and redo it to kind of give it a Master Chief kind of look. I don't know. It just seems like it wouldn't be a stretch to do it in green and then just reconstruct the face a bit. You know, Chris, I keep bugging you. We gotta get you on my stream here. Even if you're just a talking head. I won't have the kids on anymore with a talking head, but I absolutely will allow you on if you want to be that talking circle icon, you know. Yeah, maybe next time we do this, I'll promote it. Countdown to midnight or some ridiculousness. Can't hurt. Just I don't usually chase views. I just like making the video and putting it out there. See who joins me on this madness, because this is madness. But yeah, I hope all of you join us tomorrow. So I think it's gonna be fun. Definitely different. I do hope to have Ryan around for new bricks, but Jason's going to be basically the star. I'm going to do my new bricks like I usually do. If he's got something to talk about and show off, we'll talk about that, and then we'll deep dive and see what he's into, what he's up to. Because when it comes to the bricks, he's fascinating. He's not cookie cutter Lego Star Wars guy, or he's not cookie cutter big expensive stupid sets guy. He's a different cat altogether. I think anyone who watches is going to like it. Well, Mama, I'll promise to try and keep it very PG if you do have to be with the girls. But if you can't be around, I'll understand. So let's see, we're almost at hour 44, so I tell you what. We're almost hour 45. Let's cut it down, guys. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. We all stressed out together. That was kind of a weird bonding experience. And catch us tomorrow when we put Jason Kamlik in the hot seat, one-on-one. Have a good night, everyone. Shazam.